What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon. Welcome to One Beer, 3 Comics. Let's do this. Alright, as always, I start the show off with letting you guys know this is how it works. Every episode, I'll be drinking 1 beer and showing you 3 random comic books from my collection. Just an FYI though, I'm filming back-to-back episodes. So if you watched the last one, I'm filming this straight afterwards. So I just sculled a 9.5% alcohol beer in the previous episode. Now I'm doing another one. I just changed my shirt so you guys wouldn't know. But now you know. This episode, I'm gonna start with The Key. So this is Showcase Presents number 79. It is the first appearance of Dolphin. I actually don't know a lot about Dolphin. I just love this cover from the get-go, and there's also another Dolphin cover I really like. I know she's from the Aquaman world. I absolutely love that I've got this book, and I've got a really good price on this book as well. It does actually have a slight tear. You probably can't even see it, but there is a slight tear in the cover, which I didn't realize until after I purchased it on eBay. I was actually watching 2 of these on eBay. I was going to buy the other one because I knew there was a tear in this one. They actually said it in the description. And then when I bought the book, because they were about the same price, I accidentally bought this one. But it actually worked out because when I got this book, I noticed the tear, and it was barely noticeable, but the other copy that didn't actually have the tear, the spine was much worse on that one. So I'm actually much happier that I got this one. The tear really doesn't bother me because obviously it's pretty flat. You can't really notice it, but that is the first appearance of Dolphin. Just a very sought after book, and this, yeah, it's not a cheap book these days. I got it for a pretty reasonable price though. The beer today is an interesting one. This is Peaches and Cream Sour from Ocean Reach Brewing. This beer, I don't know if I'm excited about this one just because most of the beers I've been doing so far on this show have been like just the 1 cans that I've been buying, and they cost, you know, $10 to $20 for a can, which is pretty outrageous. This actually came in a 4-pack for about $22 or something like that. I bought this because it is New Year's Eve today when I'm filming. I wanted to get a 4-pack, but I thought I'd drink it on an episode of this as well. So it's Peaches and Cream Sour. I don't know how that sounds, if that's going to be any good. I hope so, because I got 4 of them to drink. Now if you actually look on the can, I don't know if you can see that, but it actually says brewed in cows. I didn't know they could brew beer in cows. Cows is a place in Phillip Island, that must be it. Phillip Island is actually local to here for those who don't know. So it's a local beer, so support your local breweries. That is, what's it called again? Peach and Cream Sour. It doesn't sound very appetizing. It's not the type of flavor I would normally go for, but the bottle shop that I went to, that was the only sours that they actually had there. So I was like, I'll give it a crack. And once again, the glass today is brought to you by my lovely girlfriend, Captain Sarah, and her Powerpuff Girls glass. I did wash this between episodes. Actually, I only rinsed it. Yeah, I'll show you the second book and then we'll go with the pour. So in, I think the previous episode, or was it the one before that? I don't even know. I mentioned in a previous episode that I like movie adaptations and movie homages and things like that. This is actually a movie adaptation. This is Conan the Barbarian movie special. So I believe it was 2 issues. I still need to get the second issue, but I did pick up the first issue not that long ago. It was only $10, so I'm happy. I'm a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, big fan of the Conan movie from, you know, when I was younger. So super stoked to finally get this. I was after this for quite some time. They recently released a movie poster version, so a movie poster cover in foil, which I actually did pick up. So this is obviously art, so they've kind of like redrawn the original movie poster, but that foil that came out was absolutely stunning, so I did pick that up. It was not a cheap book though, but that is the second book there. Let's go with the pouring of the beer. Always got to do this before you start. Now, Peaches and Cream sounds like the color of the beer was probably more beer-like, which it does look pretty beer-like to me, this color. There you go. That looks like just a normal beer to me. But again, I am colorblind, so it could be bloody blue for all I know. So yeah, let us know in the comments. That's one of the things now. Let us know in the comments what color this beer is, because I couldn't tell you. Ooh, it smells foul, I'll tell you that much. It smells like feet dipped in beer. I hope Sarah doesn't watch this because she's gonna be like, you love that shit. I don't like feet. So here we go with the taste test. Cheers. interesting. I don't really taste much peach and cream. What it is? Peaches and cream. I don't really taste much peaches and cream, I guess. I mean, peaches isn't really a strong flavor, I don't think. I don't eat peaches very often, but I don't believe they're a very overpowering flavor. But this kind of, to me, just tastes like a beer with a little bit of sour. I actually don't mind the sour in this. So most of the sour beers I've been buying that come in a 4-pack that are like obviously a lot cheaper than the ones I've been drinking previously on this show. And normally those sours, I'm not huge on, like I drink them, but the sour, it doesn't really do it for me. It's kind of just tastes like an off beer. The sour in this is actually not too bad. I actually quite enjoy the sour. It's definitely not, you know, a sour dick slap to the face, but yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I actually don't mind. It just tastes like a normal beer with a little bit of a sour taste at the end there. That's actually not too bad. So I was totally unprepared for this part because I'm supposed to shout out a channel every episode, and I can't think of another beer guy to shout out. Since I can't shout out a beer guy, I'm just gonna shout out another alcoholic type. Maybe I'll shout out a whiskey guy. Let's shout out to Old Wolf. Since I'm not doing my weekly hauls anymore and Old Wolf won't get any more shout outs for the rest of his eternity, I'm gonna shout out Old Wolf. I saw that man shot 4 shots once in like, I don't know, a minute. And he was fine. He was totally fine. And then I did the 4-shot challenge. It took me about 15 minutes and I had a head, oh, I actually had 5, but I had a headache for the rest of the day. Shout out to you, Old Wolf, my friend. Cheers. Alright, so the last book I'm going to show you is another movie type cover. I mentioned again in an earlier episode that I really like movie homage covers. So I've gone from movie adaptation. I'm now going to show you one of my most favorite comic book homage covers of all time. And it's paying homage to Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon. This is Grayson issue, I don't know, I'm just going to guess 12. Let's made that up, but it could be 12. This is an absolute banger. So a long time ago, I actually picked up an entire bundle. DC years ago did an entire like month, I think, of movie cover variants. And I bought them all in a bundle, but it was missing this one. I did a video on that, so I'll try to leave a link to it somewhere within this video at the end, at the top, in the description, if you want to see those movie variants. But this was the one that was missing and I had to buy this one separately, but I absolutely love this cover. I'm a huge fan of Bruce Lee. He's definitely one of my idols. I'd say one of my better idols, because most of the idols I had growing up were musicians and they're all pieces of shit. Bruce Lee, though, he was, you know, a good guy, I believe. Maybe not. That movie apparently with Quentin Tarantino made, apparently he made Bruce Lee to be a piece of shit. Don't like that. Won't watch it. Alright, so that is Grayson. Love that cover and love that homage. Cheers. Whew, alright. Starting to feel it now. Hello, Boo Boo.
Hello, Boo Boo.
How are you? Should I keep that in the video? You should see Sarah right now. Her legs are just like, leg. Alright, so this is an interesting one. I obviously didn't expect much from this beer. Being that it was one of those 4-packs, it was a lot cheaper. Those ones, I just find they're not really my thing. I mean, I drink them, just because these days, there's just any excuse to drink a sour beer. I gotta admit, it surprised me. It definitely doesn't have a peaches and cream flavor. I was really expecting it to be sweeter, like with a sour aftertaste. It really, to me, just tastes like a beer with just like a little bit of a sour hint of an aftertaste. So, I'm gonna rank it last out of all the beers I've drank so far in this series, but I'm gonna say that's not a bad thing. I was quite surprised because as much as you guys think, oh, you only drink sour beers, you girl, I drink real beers too, mate. Nothing like a frosty cold BB on a hot day. Like I said, I just don't taste the peaches and cream. That's what I was really skeptical on about this flavor. It was better than I was expecting. Although in saying that, the reason I'm ranking it last is because I also can't taste the peach and cream, so yeah, that's that. Anyway, that's my beer, that's my 3 books. If you guys are still watching this, I appreciate you. If you're watching this for the first time, hopefully by now I'll have a 1 Beer 3 Comics playlist in the description below. Go back, check out all the other beers I've drank, check out all the other comics I've shown, and until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Tell your friends, and keep it simple. Oh my god, I'm so drunk. How am I so drunk right now?